Hello there, Albie-Wan Kenobi here, playing some Sea of Thieves, and we've got Mr Copperpot with us. Or we're with Mr Copperpot.
Hello, how you doing?
We're doing groovy.
Yeah,
Groovy. Yes, S16 beside me as well. So hopefully, you know, that'll fuel us through our fishing trip. I love this title screen. I just think it's brilliant. It's just so fun. I've always loved the vibe of this game. I've always loved the vibe of this game.
Yeah, it's brilliant. The music as well.
Yeah.
It is top notch.
Yeah. Right, we are joining the game.
Trophy Ruby.
Joining a high seas. Do you want to continue?
Yeah,
yes. Let's join.
Oh no, I lost it. I pressed the wrong button.
Would you like some fishing tips? I don't want to sound condescending. Would you like some fishing tips when I get there? Because I hardly ever lose a fish.
Go on.
I hardly ever lose a fish. So obviously, when I'm loaded in, we'll go through it. Because it is a very simple. You've played other fishing games. I know you've played other fishing games. I've seen you streaming them. This is a very simplistic, simplistic method. And once you've got it, you hardly ever lose a fish. I'm just waking up with with the table imprinted on the side of my face. Oh. Yeah, that's about how long it took. Well, no, it took me considerably longer to get up the net this morning. Whew. Just picking up the stuff from the tavern.
It's a bit. I can always do with some fishing tips, honestly.
It's
a bit like how I'm liking it. It's a bit. Is it repeller fishing? I don't know if you ever played that. This is like an arcadey sort of style, very much Sega bass fishing. If you remember back in the day.
I remember Sega. I remember the trophy bass fishing on my friend's Dreamcast. Was that the one?
Yeah, the old fishing rod. You did have to button mash a little bit at times.
Yeah,
so that's the only thing. But yeah, I've sort of slowly got the.
Basically, with fishing,
caught a fish.
With fishing, you don't want to be fishing near the pier here. Ideally, you want to be fishing off the other side of the ship. That's my first tip
already.
That's my first tip, because if the fish swim into, for example, a rock, or the side of your ship, or anything, they will cut loose. So
you don't have any food on you neither, do you?
No, you don't want to eat that. You don't want to bite the head off the fish. But yeah, like I say, if you fish off like the plank here that's into open water, off the front of the ship.
Oh yeah.
Or off the very back of the ship.
Off the front, yeah.
You want to have as little ship. If you were fishing from here, for example, I would jump on top of the actual side and move a couple of steps forward and then fish.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain when you cast out, there's a certain arc in front of you, probably about 45 degrees from left to right, where they will swim. And if there's an obstacle in there, if they swim into it, you're going to lose the fish. They're going to cut loose.
Lose the fish. Yeah.
I'm sure you've got the basics of it. Where obviously when they stop splashing is when you reel, but when they're splashing, you want to be pulling your left stick in the opposite direction to where they're swimming. So if they're swimming away from you, pull back on the left stick. If they're swimming right, pull left.
Yeah.
Basically, if your controller's vibrating, you need to do something about it. And it's basically, and that's basically
it's the up and down that I don't quite get.
Yeah, when they're swimming away from you,
there's an up and down, isn't there? To it.
When they're swimming away from you, just pull back on the left stick, and they will, and you'll feel the controller stop vibrating. If your controller's vibrating, you need to move your left stick. Basically, is the fundamentals of it.
Yeah.
And you probably want to take that one off there before you fish again.
Yeah.
I mean that is
the other thing I forgot to get was a storage crate.
Oh yeah, I'll go and grab one.
It's gonna sit on the. Just drop it. Can I drop it on the? I've dropped it.
You can put it in the food crate. You can put it in the food crate downstairs.
Oh, it's in my food, isn't it? Yeah. That's what I should do, is get rid of the food on me. Natural thing to go on to Sea of Thieves and just go and fill yourself with food, and
you picked up
and fish in it. It's not.
Yeah, you've picked up a couple of spears then, have you?
Yeah, I thought just in case we ended up
going near
the shore and we saw something running around.
Yeah.
You know, or a meg, or something like that. You know, I thought just in case. You know,
resources.
they're in the
resources.
the Captain's Lodge.
Nice, yeah. Storage crate. There we are.
Okay, so fish off the
have we signed up for
sense.
emissary?
Okay.
Have we signed up for the fishing emissary?
We haven't, so if you... Yeah, we can do that quickly. I didn't know what you wanted to do, so I just...
Yeah, I'm trying to get my emissary up a little bit.
Yeah, have I got to do it?
Need a second on there. Yeah.
Would you do it?
On the right of the...
There.
Yeah, there we go. Got it. Yeah.
Oh, so Hunter's Court is just so new to me being on here because you always had to go to the little outpost bits.
Yes, I know. That was how it was last time I played before I started again about a week or two ago. But yeah, I haven't played for a while, and obviously I've made a lot of upgrades, improvements again. Yeah, fish storage crates just there. But yeah, that's like I say, that's the basics. Those are the absolute basics of fishing. Is don't have any obstacles in front of you, and you know, just don't have your controller vibrating. Is the fundamentals of it. But it is quite fun.
Yeah.
And whereabouts are we, by the way? We are. That's not the map table. The map table's downstairs, you dumbass. Right, we're in the Ancient Isles. So in the Ancient Isles,
certain place.
In the Ancient Isles, you'll need leeches, the black leeches, to get the ancient scales.
Okay. Okay, so fish with the leech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving to the country, gonna use a lot of leeches. Sorry, what? Yes. If you look on, if you come down to the map with me.
Yeah.
And if you you're alongside, sort of where are you? Oh yeah. If you're alongside and look at the map as well. See, we're in the Ancient Isles.
Yeah.
Those are ancient scales.
Yeah.
In the Shores of Plenty, you'll find plenty fin. In the wilds, it'll be wild splashes.
Oh, right, they've got a little...
And in the Devil's Roar, there'll be devilfish.
Okay.
So yeah, those are different types of fish.
Yeah.
But also there are more that they've added. Oh god, we've got like a... You'll find there'll be lots of reapers around because the new season is focused around the reapers. So hopefully we won't be bothered too much by them because they'll be doing their own thing. But if we do, we can take the thing down. We shouldn't show up on their scanner until we're level 5. And when we get to level 5, we can take it down and bring it back up again. So, you know, we have that option.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other types of fishes, you've got like shorefish, which will be around the shores of islands. You've got pondfish, where if you've got an island like over here at Mermaid's Hideout, there are like ponds here. You'll get little pondies. You can fish in the ponds for them. And there are battle gills, where when you've got like the skeleton forts, when the skeleton forts are active, you can go around to the one of the skeleton forts and fish near there if you're brave enough, and you can get battle gills.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. So there's like a.
And I take it they're all worth more.
They're all for different commendations.
The harder it is.
If you press your menu button and go to Pirate's Log.
Right.
And then to
Pirate's Log. Yep.
Then to Reputation.
Yep.
Down to Hunter's Call in the bottom right.
Down to Hunter's Call, yeah.
And Commendations at the top there. And you'll see the different types of fish. You've got splash tails.
I've got one.
you got splash tails, which are everywhere. Splash tails are everywhere. There's plenty fins, devilfish, wild splashes, ancient scales, isle hoppers, pondies, battle gills.
Okay.
Then there's a second page, which you've got stormfish, which you know about. We were doing that the other day. You've got wreckers. You've got wreckers, which I've forgotten about. Wreckers are around the shipwrecks. Then there's a accommodation also for cooking, and Merrick's Accolades, which is like just a general overview of various different underscore accommodations. But cooking, like I say, that's obviously based on stuff you cook on. It's not just fish; it's also like the chicken, pork, shark,
chicken,
megalodon,
all that's pigs,
and kraken as well. Yeah.
The kraken.
Yeah. But if you do,
why not?
If you do missions for like the sea forts, for example, quite often in the sea forts you'll find in the barrels at the end there'll be like some uncooked meat of various descriptions, usually like snake, chicken, and pork. But occasionally you'll find a bit of kraken or whatever, and you can sort of take that, cook that, and it counts as if you'd killed it yourself. So yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, but yeah, like I say, just find a nice little
Then.
just find a nice little spot that's got no obstacles on it, and then you shouldn't lose your fish as long as you haven't got your controller vibrating. Have you
And
got
you
your?
say not towards the pier. So if I face this way, that would be pointless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even though I can
Like I
see
say,
fish.
from here, this you should be fine from here because they won't go too far out.
Yeah.
They won't usually go out as far as where the
Okay.
pier is from here. But where you were fishing right
Yeah.
onto the pier, and there were so many things that would have snapped
Yeah.
your line.
Yeah.
So it's amazing you caught a fish there at all, really, quite
Okay.
frankly.
Yeah, it's like you can catch a fish, but like I say, it's
Yeah,
not so much where it is in terms of fish. It is just the obstacles. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
one of
got
the
yeah.
big things that will
I
break
got
your
yeah.
that will break your line. Let's get WT
I'll
out, shall
bait
we?
the fish then.
Got a little fishing mascot today. Hopefully you
Well,
won't. Hopefully you won't eat too many. Right.
don't want this to be right on the edge of where you're fishing, isn't it?
What's that?
Right,
Sorry.
throw the line out. Then. Go on.
Where are you?
You don't want
Yeah.
to be right on the edge of
Yeah.
of the plank.
The
Rather
angle.
than,
I was gonna say
because you
the
still got
angle
the
you've got
plank.
there.
Yeah.
The angle you've got there. It shouldn't hit the side of the ship.
Yeah.
It shouldn't hit the side of the ship, but
Yeah.
there's a small chance. But yeah, you're on the end. That's about the best place you can go for it. I'm gonna get some
Okay.
bait,
Cool. Awesome.
and I will. Actually, shall I
You're after
Okay,
certain
yeah.
fish.
Actually,
With the leeches.
I'm going to go with ancient scales because they're obviously the local delicacy. That's one of the commendations I've completed, but I'm imagining you haven't. So this will.
No, I haven't. I haven't done any of it, mate.
I've just jumped off the side of the ship.
I've never
Because, yeah.
focused on the hunt at school. I've not.
Yeah,
I
I
have a
know.
little fish here and there, but so much so that it's just I've never really sort of delved into
Yeah,
that
yeah.
side of the game.
Yeah, yes, that's
Just
fair.
more everything else.
There's
Hence
so
the
much.
reason level
much to do.
72, level 77, and then hunt at school 35. It's like.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
and most of that is just like chickens and things like that as well. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
only done a little bit of fishing here and there. But I like fishing games, as you know. So
Yeah.
I'm all for a bit of fishing mechanic. I find them really relaxing.
Yeah, this is
games.
okay. This is quite a relaxing thing to do until you get, like, for example, a meg or a kraken turn up when you're fishing out at deep sea. Then it becomes less less relaxing quickly. Smoked ancient scale.
The other one is just don't overcook your fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Again, there's some tricks to the cooking as well, and if you want some hints on that, I can give you those as well.
Well,
it's easier. It's easier to give you hints when the cooking's actually happening. So
when it's happening,
yeah. But there are certain visual clues as to when to take it off, basically.
Leeches again. Pick up the leeches. Spray it out. You've noticed that I've obviously put a couple of challenges up on the Discord. We did that a couple of years ago. I did like a load of summer challenges.
Right. Yeah.
And we did them across a whole load of them. One of them was a fishing game. I can't remember. Oh, an almond ancient scale. There you are.
Nice.
I'm just trying to think which game it is. It's one of the free-to-play fishing games. I don't know if you've ever played it.
Yeah, there's the Angler.
Fishing Planet.
Oh, Fishing Planet. Yeah.
Fishing Planet is. Yeah. So we did it on that because it was just basically free to play, and I said that literally it would be on the free to play mechanics as well. So it'd only be the actual first lake.
Yeah.
It's easy to catch a fish, and it was basically each week upload your biggest catch. We had some fun with that. A lot of people were playing it, even though that it's a fishing game and it's not really their cup of tea because it's actually the mechanics on it is so easy to catch a fish.
One of the best fishing mechanics I've ever seen. One of the best fishing mechanics I've ever seen in a game was Red Dead Online or Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead 2 Online.
Yeah.
Because that actually feels like you're pulling the weight of the fish. This is like I said, this is fun and enjoyable. Oh, hello, Sirius Seal. Hell yeah, fishing with the boys. If you want, we have room on our galleon if you would like to join us. If you're up for that. But yeah, we're oh
Oh
no,
yeah,
not a
come
Ruby
and join.
Splashtail. Not a Ruby Splashtail. We do not want Ruby Splashtail. Well actually no, you probably do, because you haven't done very much of this at all.
Yeah,
So
I'll take them, but
yeah. But
oh
it's something I don't want to
yeah,
waste the bait on. But yeah,
you don't
we're
want to
up
waste
early.
that bait on.
We're up early on a Saturday morning for a good old fashioned fishing trip. I've never been fishing in real life because I'm so
Okay.
terrified. I'm so terrified of the hook. I've seen pictures of
Uh,
people with the hook through their finger or through their ear, and
yeah,
as someone who
so so.
has like a phobia of needles, um, I just couldn't. I couldn't go near that thing. I couldn't even hook a flaming worm onto the damn thing. I would be that useless at fishing.
Yeah,
I've got a phobia of needles, and that's obviously the same sort of region. You know what I mean? Phobia of knives?
yeah.
No, not a
I know
phobia
what
of
you mean
knives.
there.
Someone came at me with a knife, it'd be like, yeah, fine, you've got a knife. Someone came at me with a needle, I'd be running. It sounds
Yeah.
fucking stupid, doesn't it? But yeah, it's like
Uh,
it's just bizarre. And my
I think you
phobia,
get used to it.
yeah, but my phobia of needles, I
Yeah,
think, came from when I was a kid and I was going to a dentist because I had to have a couple of teeth out,
yeah,
which involved 4 injections in the roof of my mouth. I had my eyes closed for the
yeah.
first
They're not the nicest.
I had my eyes closed for the first three. I opened my eyes as she was putting the fourth injection in, and it felt like I was being pinned to the back of the damn chair. Oh,
Yeah.
I used to go fishing with my dad as a kid. Haven't gone in a long time. Yeah. It's one of the things that obviously it's when your life's got time for it, isn't it? Really, it's I know
Yeah.
things change as you age, and you know there are things I used to love doing that I don't really have any time for anymore. But this is about as relaxing as it gets these days because there's no real stakes on here apart from you being attacked by one of the pirates in the game.
Yeah, no, they'll put your finger through a hook.
Yeah, well, I mean they'll try, but it'll be only a virtual one, and we'll be fine with that. Like I say, so, I mean I've got a hook on my screen at the moment, and I'm not afraid of that. It's just it's the one attached to my left hand.
Yeah.
Almond Ancient Scale. Come on, boys. Yes, Serious Seal.
Oh,
Have you played a lot of fishing in Sea of Thieves yourself? Have you?
yeah.
We're nearly grade
Is that
two on
one?
the old hunters already.
Put them in the bait. Bait. No,
The,
not in the storage one
the
even.
storage one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Kill it, cook it, eat it. Oh, 50th.
Store.
Thank you for following, bud.
Store.
Very kind. Let's get me affiliate. Yeah, thank you. It's going to be a while because
Yeah.
it's it's quite rare that I've ever actually had more than one person on stream at a time. So I need three consecutive or three at the same time to even approach that. But thank you very much for your efforts to help me there. But yeah, no I generally
Awesome.
I don't always stream popular games, which is probably one of the reasons I don't get a lot of views. But um yeah, it's and also
Do you know what?
I've only recently introduced the badum to let me know that I've actually had a message on stream because I so infrequently get messages that often by the time I see there's a message, the person's like half an hour gone because I don't expect there to be anyone on my stream, so I don't necessarily look at the thing very often. But now I actually hear when there's a message, so I know there's something to respond to. So yeah, thank you for testing that. You're my test dummy. That sounds bad. No, I'm not calling you a dummy. Oh dear. But yeah, this is such
You
a
know what?
beautiful game.
Streaming, I always find that actually streaming stuff, actually the niche stuff, actually attracts the more viewers
It
anyway.
can do because like I say, there's a
Because
smaller
the popular
percentage.
viewers, they
Yeah, yeah.
all sort of ligate to the ones that are already playing. So if they see someone
Yeah.
with 0 viewers or 1 viewer, they
Yeah.
tend to not bother, and they go to the ones with like sort of 50, 100 views watching this particular game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they naturally think just because they've got more viewers that they're better at the game or anything like
Done a
that
good
as
bit of
well.
fishing. Yeah. Friends and I
Or they
used to.
must know more about the game.
Yeah. So your friends, you
So I
used to
do find
park
that
at
you're.
the Hunter Outpost and fish for hours. Yeah, like I say, we've myself and Mr Angel, who's a regular one of my regular collaborators. We used to spend hours and hours fishing in this game, and half of it was before the commendations appeared. So while I've got so many hours and so many fish caught in the game, I haven't got all the commendations because most of it was before the commendations came out. So yeah, I've completed the ancient scale one, but I didn't actually see what was on the line here. I've probably got a splash tail, haven't I? I remember fishing in this game before it actually told you what the fish was, and you had to guess what the fish was. You had to guess what type of fish it was from the silhouette when it sprung up, and from the colour and the silhouette that you could see through the waves. And I've just wasted a piece of bait on a ruby splashtail. Merry Christmas.
Ah.
Merry Christmas to that splashtail. It's had a good breakfast. But
Yeah.
yeah, I love the fishing in this game. It used to be, like I say, we literally would have like full fishing streams on this way back when. I've been playing this game basically since it was on game preview. Oh damn! I only started when it came out on PS. Oh right, so yeah, you're fairly new to it. But like I say, it's been out. How long's it been out on there now? No, don't want a
Uh,
splashtail. Don't want a splashtail.
on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's been out about a year. Is it a
I've
year?
got a splash tail, unfortunately.
That's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's about that.
Yeah, like I say, it's a game that like I say, I've been literally playing since it was on game preview on the Xbox, so before a pre-release. And it was quite bare bones back then. It was still fun, but there were literally probably just a handful of islands. You'd go around, you'd dig up treasure, you'd take it back and sell it, and there have been so many things added to the game and so much progression in the game in the subsequent years that I've taken some fairly large breaks from this game to play other things, and it's a game that stayed on my console because it's like I know I'm going to come back to it at some point, but I've missed entire seasons of this, and when I come back, it's like I'm completely lost. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? it's uh, it's like I say, the rubies are arriving. I want ancient scales.
There.
Um, if you find you're casting out to the
Oh,
same
good
spot,
sir.
if you're casting out to the same spot and you keep getting rubies, just aim like about 10, 20
Yeah.
degrees to the left or the right and try again. And sometimes just a different spot will get you what you're looking for. I've noticed that it seems
Okay.
to do that now. I don't know if it might be my imagination. It might be entirely my imagination or just the roll of the dice, but that seems to help anyway. So there we are, Sapphire Ancient Scale, that's better. But yeah, this game, they keep adding
Oh.
so much to it that um, I'm. Let's put it this way: a couple of years back, I introduced a friend from work to the game, and I was like giving them the coach,
Yeah.
the coach. It was like, you do this, you go here, you do that, blah 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 blah, and taught them the basics of the game. I then didn't play the game for quite a while. They now teach me all the new things that come into the game because, like I say,
Yeah.
they play it quite a lot, and like I say, when I've taken a big break, there's usually so much new stuff. It's like now they've got like the islands with like the telescopes under the ground, which you have to like do the constellations and stuff like that. It's like wow. I mean,
Yeah.
I wound up at one of those islands by chance the other day, and it's like right, I'm not going to look anything up. I'm going to work this out for myself, and I kind of did. And it's like okay, I quite like this mechanic. It's quite fun, but it's so totally new to the game that it was one of those little puzzles that like battles you for a few minutes. Go fishing and catch a fish. 17 out of 50. Am I full of fish? I need to oh, sorry, bud.
You need to move.
Hey,
Can you get round?
Sorry, I've just seen that. Is that Dage?
Get round.
Dage has joined us. Is that actually Sirius Seal, or is that someone else? But we've got someone on our ship from a.
Serious still.
We've got someone on our ship from another crew, I think, right behind you.
I'll have a look at it a bit.
Yeah, not Sirius Seal.
What's his name? I'll be on my friends list. I've only got set to friends.
Then I was gonna say they're not actually on the crew. They're actually someone just randomly.
That's random.
Yeah, they're literally part of another crew.
Oh, right, they just haven't jumped on the ship and did a bit of fishing. They know that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're peaceful pirates.
We really are.
Fishing away.
Where's the strategy one? Where's the call out? Alerts. No, alert strategy. More. I can't find the right flaming. Can't find the right call out.
I've got to move on.
Fishing one. Oh, there we are. There we are. Fishing one. Gone fishing. There we are.
They are friendly.
Yeah. It's nice to sort of, nice to like see.
The cruel bastard of a pirate to come after us while we're fishing.
Well, it happens. Believe me. Like I say, I got mugged on here the other day. Where are you guys from? Oh shit. Have I got to start typing? How do I do that?
Yeah. Yeah. From the UK.
We can go into game chat. If we go into game chat, that probably will go into party.
You could just invite him into the party.
Okay, yeah.
I'll get him into the party.
Oh god, I've got a fully splashed tail on
he
the
might
line.
already be in, if he's already been part of the crew, he might already be.
He's not part of our crew. No, he's literally from another crew.
With someone else, he might.
Yeah.
But I'll invite him in.
Yeah.
I'll get him. But I'm not in your way. Am I standing here? You can get around me if you need to.
I kind of had to jump round. I had to jump round to sort of get onto the thing, but it was easily doable.
Tell you what. Yeah, there you go. I've jumped round anyway. Right, it's Dage 04209.
Yeah.
Indeed, if he might be a PlayStation player.
Could be, or PC or whatever. It's not often I run into another player in game that don't immediately kill me. Yeah, it's really nice when you get these nice interactions with people that aren't trying to kill you. It's
yeah.
it gives you a bit more faith in sort of the human spirit. You know what I mean?
Friends recently played with Dage 04. I assume that's this person. Says last bit
0409.
So,
yeah.
Add as a friend. There you go. And then invite to my party. There you go. So I sent him an invite to the party.
So they're either on Xbox or PC then, basically. So that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my fishing rods. Every now and then you'll pull the fishing rod out and it'll glitch. So just put it back down and take it back out again.
Yeah, like now.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. Every now and then it'll look like you've got.
Can't see you've got your bait on it and it don't work.
Every now and then it'll look like you've just got some sort of weird thing on the thing there. My friends managed to get a group together to do the glitter bid. Oh yes, I've got a ship in my flotilla, which is called Let's Do Glitterbeard, but I've never actually used it yet. You were asleep when they did it. Oh no, you missed it. Glitterbeard. Have you not done Glitterbeard? I haven't done Glitterbeard yet because
Glitterbeard. I probably have, you know.
Where you stand around the tree and you all play musical instruments.
Yeah.
You've done that. Okay, right, yeah. Anyway,
long time ago.
Yeah, it's something I really want to do at some point, but it's like you have to be basically on a galleon and find another galleon, or be on a smaller ship and find 2 other ships at least that will actually go and do it with you.
Yeah. Oh, it's accepted my friend request. So it's going to join the party then.
Okay, anyone who's going to peacefully come up behind 2 people who are fishing and not shoot them, friend material. Oh dear. I've not really been paying attention to what fish I've been catching the last couple of minutes. I've been sort of too busy focused
No,
on just
neither have I.
talking. So it's like you need all of them for your commendations. So it's like fine, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. I need them all anyway. I
Yeah,
don't do the fishing very often.
it was an ancient scale. Cool, good. Oh, glitched again. There we are. That's better. Another small tip to both to yourself, Mr.
Yeah.
Copperpot, and to Serious Seal, if you've not known this. When you're out at sea and you're desperately looking for a port, look for these arches, because you'll find these arches next to every single port. So if you can't see a port immediately,
Yeah.
or if you don't want to go down to the map table to find out the direction, just look for one of those arches, and if you sail through the arch one way or another, you'll be right next to a port. It's a handy little
Okay.
handy little reference that you can see from quite a way out usually, which can be great when you're in a panic and you're being chased by someone.
Good.
There is of course the shipwreck island, which kind of looks like one, but if you can see that, you can see a port anyway. But yeah, it's just a handy little visual reference because they basically, I think they basically put those into the game because there are certain missions which require you to sail out to sea and go through like a portal, and the portals are the centre of the arches there. But it's just a handy little visual reference. I haven't even gotten Legendary Pirate yet. Don't worry, actually, I didn't until probably about a year ago, and I've been playing, as I say, since launch. Too busy doing quests towards the Golden Shores, and other stuff. My friend is too scared to work towards. Yeah, no, that's just fair. Like I say, I mean, everyone has their limits as to what they're prepared to do. I've never done Hourglass. I've never really been into the PvP aspect. Occasionally, I've been forced into PvP. No, I didn't want to do that. Occasionally, I've been forced into PvP when someone comes up behind you and attacks you. And occasionally
Yeah.
we've managed to fight them off. Sometimes we've managed to run. Other times we've been sunk. It's like it's part of the game. You're in a game that's about thieving and piracy. So if you're playing on open seas like we are, you've got to expect that to a degree. When you're playing on high seas and you have someone walk up behind you and start fishing, that's a very different experience. You've done Hourglass a few times, but it goes horribly. I'm awful at PvP. Yeah, like I say, it's having like an entire crew that works together and knows what they're doing. And I'm not confident
Yeah.
enough that I'd actually sort of not panic in the situation. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if a kraken turns up, it's usually like, right, shit, we're done. We'll fight at it, but usually it's like there's been very rare occasions we've fought off a kraken. There was one occasion, one amazing occasion where I was solo slooping it, and I had some treasure on board, and the kraken came along, and it's like, oh shit! And you've got one cannon on the side of your ship. It's like, oh Christ, it's just me, and I was fighting this thing, and it was wrecking me. It was absolutely wrecking me. So I have a crew of 4, and I can play with, but they're bad at communicating. Yeah, like I say, it's about having fun first, and as long as you're having fun, the communication doesn't matter so much. But when you're trying to do things that are high pressure, yeah, communication is important. But yeah, no, I was solo sleeping it, and I was losing the battle to this kraken. The kraken basically swallowed me, chewed me up, spat me out. Ship was sinking. I was absolutely ruined. And then I come back from the Ferry of the Damned to find that someone's cannoned on board of my ship. They've cannoned themselves onto my ship. They've patched my ship up. They're fighting the Kraken and they're winning. And it's like, holy shit, who is this hero? Who is this fucking hero? Oh, it was one of the most, like I say, interactions like that really do renew your faith in humanity. It was excellent. It was amazing. I'll be yelling, turn right, and he yells, hold on. He turns left, hold on, and he keeps turning left and crash into a rock. Yeah, yeah. Actually, it's about having faith in the call-outs. You know, they have to have faith in your call-outs, and you have to have faith in them following the call-outs. Maybe you go on the wheel and they do the call-outs. I'm
Yeah.
solving problems here this morning. No, that like I say, that probably wouldn't work as well. It's just a case of it's you can't force people to do things that they're not prepared to do, and life is about trying to deal with that. Hello, WT. Oh yeah, my fox is called WT, by the way. WT Fox. What the fox? I still have no idea what he
What
says
did
though.
the fox
I still have no
say?
idea what he says. Yeah.
Uh, Keep
Oh,
singing that.
there we are. That's better. I'm getting the fishing rod bug quite a bit this morning, but it's quite easy. So I just press B to get it, put it away, and then
Yeah.
get it back out again. But yeah, it's happening quite quite frequently this morning. But yeah, like I say, gaming. It's all about having fun. And if your idea of fun is going around and murdering other ships, then you're in the right game because this is obviously what the game's about. If you're not into that or not into being murdered, then either this isn't your game or you want to go safer seas. It's a guy I've known since we were 10. It can be stressful playing games with him sometimes, but it's still fun. Yeah, like I say, the fun part is the important part, isn't it? Everyone gets stressed when someone wants to play a game differently to how they do. Um, it's
Definitely.
like I say, I enjoy playing games. I enjoy playing games with Mr. Angel, but when we try and do stealth games, we were trying to do Sniper Elite recently when that one came out on Game Pass. It's like right, stealthy, bang! I hear it. It's like oh god, he started sniping without any covering sounds. It's like right, okay, we're into we've gone loud. It's quite funny. Like I say, it's like I think we were streaming at the time. It's like, right, we're going stealthily. You be quiet, 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 quiet. And then he bangs like, well, there's our cover blown. It's almost comedy, but you know, love him to death. It's always good fun playing games with him. We're playing Revenge of the Savage Planet at the moment. That's we're about 2 or 3 streams deep on that one, and that's another good co-op game. I love co-op games. There seem to be so few of them these days. It's good that some more seem to be appearing now again. I see even that police simulator game that's dropped on Game Pass is co-op, which co-op cop. Oh god, I've got a new stream title. Co-op cop simulator. Yeah, you probably guessed from my stream title that I love pun titles. Trying to come up with a new pun title every time I stream is a challenge, but even so. But yeah, we were kind of hoping that Mr. Angel was going to be joining us
Look at that.
for the fishing this morning, but I
Yeah.
guess he's overslept. He was still online. He was still showing online when I went to bed last night, basically. So he may have worn himself out.
Okay. Some of them in.
But yeah, I don't know how to actually type messages on. Actually, I think I'll probably I'll have a check after this fish. Trophy almond scale, almond ancient scale. Is Dage
It's
still with
more
us?
bait.
Is Dage still with us?
Uh, oh, I think he's. Oh no, he's still with us. He's still
Cool.
here.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What we could do is propose an alliance with their ship if his ship's nearby. Then he'll get he'll get the benefits of our fishing and vice versa.
Yeah. It's fine that he might be being friendly for a little while and then.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a chance. There's
I've had
always a
that
chance.
as well.
There's always a chance. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, I formed an alliance with some French crew the other day, but then they immediately started murdering my ship. It's like, well, fine.
Yeah.
Be like that then.
But you do get some really good people though.
Oh yeah, we've had some.
that will just suddenly just come into port and give you all their gold
Yeah, like I say, I've had some amazing
to
interactions
sell,
in this
and it's
game.
like, well,
No,
why?
not that.
Because you've obviously been playing the game for ages. You've matched all this gold, and they come and give it to you and put it on your ship and then leave. Whether they haven't
Yeah.
got any time to set it up, I don't know, or
Yeah.
wrong. I don't know, but that seems like a really strange thing to do.
Yeah.
In some respect, play the game, earn all your stuff, and then let someone sell it. Seems really strange.
Yeah. Oh, Drac, Drac, Drac Grills, Drac Grills. Um, I'm gonna accept that. I don't know who that is.
Boss. Oh, what you accepted? You accepted a...
There's a friend request. It's like, okay, yeah. I don't know who it's from. I don't think it's the guy that's on our ship, but it might be. I don't know. They may have a different name
No, but
in game to actually on the Game Pass thing, possibly.
no, the one on our ship is he's the same name, just a few less numbers.
Oh, okay, so it's not them then.
So,
Not them then.
so it's not that. Nah. Random friend request. That's still right. They might have got you. It might be.
I can easily block them if there's a
Chat that
problem.
you're chatting to in your stream.
Could be, yeah. But like I say, I can easily block them if there's a problem. You know what I mean? Offer alliance. I put an offer alliance thing up. Remember how to chat. Let's remember how to chat. Strategy. More. Let's form an alliance.
It's like I haven't got a ship.
Well, it's like I said. There's a chance that their ship has been ruined and that they're stranded here. But there's also a chance they might be on the other side of the island.
Yeah, he might be waiting, might he, for someone to come get him.
Well, he said yeah, so that sounds promising. Because then, like I say, we'll all get the benefit of each other's fishing
Yeah,
richness.
definitely.
Now, did I put that there?
That way.
This way. Did I get the fish off my line? I did. Cool, right.
Come on then.
What
There
the
you
blank?
go. It's cool.
Only time I joined an alliance was when I logged in, saw 3 Reapers at one island and went to investigate. They invited me, and while they continued what they were doing, I went and did my own thing, made a good bit of gold that day. Yeah, like I say, it's also a good way.
Yeah.
If you're doing fishing, they're doing Reapers, their fishing should go up, and your alliance rating should go up. And it's a good cooperative alliance, but not all Reapers are like that. Most Reapers are not like that. In case anyone didn't know, for this next week, if you watch 6 hours of a Sea of Thieves streamer that's got drops, not me, I haven't got drops because I'm not affiliate, but the Sea of Thieves streamers that are on Twitch that have drops, you can get a whole bunch of goodies. I'm pushing you away from me now, aren't I? I'm sorry, telling you to go and watch other streamers. This is wrong. Shouldn't be doing that. I have drops. Do I have drops? Okay, if I have drops, brilliant. That's superb. I'm glad you're sort of getting drops. I didn't think I did. Yeah, literally.
Twitch has changed all that now, anyway.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Everyone gets drops to a certain degree.
Excellent. Yeah. So I'm glad you're earning while you're sort of watching me rather than just losing out. But I was watching a couple of streamers yesterday. One that I was following on Twitch already. I think his name's Terios or something like that. I should know the name really. But I then started watching another streamer that I've followed on YouTube for a while, but I'm not really followed on Twitch. And that was Toxy something. Basically, my knowledge of Glitterbeard comes from one of Toxy's videos on YouTube. And they were streaming last night, and they were causing such fucking chaos. It was brilliant. The new cannons, the little portable cannons. I was thinking when they first announced that, I thought, is this going to be OP? Because it's going to be mainly the PvPers that are going to pick them up, put them on their ship, and then chase you and then attack you. You can set them up to fire backwards as well, so they can be used defensively as well. And you can do all sorts of weird fucking wacky shit. It was hilarious because Toxie basically took one onto the deck of another ship, put like one of the party balls in there, fired it, and all, all the crew started partying, murdered them, then just kept firing the cannon of rage, and the cannon of rage exploded, taking out the ship. It's like a new little, it's like a new little weapon that you can actually use. The new cannons are so cool. Totally would have come in handy a few times. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I say, if you like take one of these cannons onto another ship and just fire them 3 or 4 times without sort of watering them down or letting them cool down, they just detonate like one of the massive kegs, and yeah, it just their sails are down, everything's just ruined, and the ship is literally in trouble by that point. So it's something to be aware of if you're not a PvPer, and something to sort of consider if you're an absolute masochist, basically. But yeah, it's fun stuff like that, which could easily be overpowered. I mean, when I've started playing this again in the last couple of weeks, but before that, the last time I played, they'd announced that they were going to include the harpoon gun. They hadn't sort of included a lot of the stuff that's here now. The burning blade was one of the next big things that was coming along. So I've not actually seen the burning blade up close in person yet. I'm not sure I want to really. It sounds fun, but you need to have, like, again, a good crew together in order to take that bastard down and take control of it. But yeah, there are so many new mechanics that get added to the game if you don't play it for a while.
Bait.
Bait and switch. Oh dear. Oh, my SXT is getting neglected. Can't have that.
You can't let the SXT go cold. Not the SXT.
No, not the SXT.
Definitely not.
So, Serious Seal, whereabouts are you from? I haven't actually asked yet. Oh,
Ooh, a trophy.
Burning Blade is cool. Oh, sorry, please hold one moment.
This. Got a trophy Starshine H.
Please hold one moment. Allow.
Yeah.
Sorry, your message got caught by the sensor there. Burning Blade is cool as fuck. I was actually reading the Heart of Fire book when that came out. It inspired me to get the Curse 2. Nice. Is it as hard as it sounds like? Because when you say you've got a dysfunctional crew, and if you've managed to take down the Burning Blade with a dysfunctional crew, it makes me have more confidence in my own abilities. Oh dear.
Enough fish on board here. Come on.
You're from the US. Okay, so what time is it there then? Because it's just before 8 o'clock in the morning here. 10 to 8 here.
Oh, it'd be late. It'd be late.
Yeah, it will be quite late.
Early hours. That's my bedtime if I was over there.
Oh, Mr Copperpot, by the way. Oh, sorry.
Have a fight.
It's been a fish. Almost 3 a.m. Wow, yeah. That's usually the point at which I wake up and think, my Xbox has turned itself off. I'll go to bed now. Getting old is fun. I'm 48, so like I say, I'm not old, but I can feel it in my bones old, Oh dear. Oh, yeah.
No, too close to the boat. You're too close to the boat. You're gonna snap. Don't you dare. Yes.
Nice one. Oh, that's what the fox says. Yeah. That's what the fox says. Did you hear it?
That is. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to
put that one in.
where I used to live. We used to have like foxes outside, and at night time, the sound. I've not been sleeping well lately. Roughly 3 hours a night for a few days now. I'm lucky if I get 5 hours a night these days. So yeah, but like I say, do make sure you look after yourself, get plenty of sleep, give yourself plenty of opportunity to have sleep is probably the important thing. If there's anxiety is causing your reason for not sleeping, try and find the reason for that and do something about it. Because as someone who suffers from like anxiety, depression, ADHD, various other acronyms, it's important to find things that chill you out. I find games like this, well, playing this sort of like thing, is really relaxing for me. Playing Power Wash Simulator, it's one of my favourite games. It's just so chill. Um, it's about finding the sort of thing that you can actually do to like ease yourself down rather than like playing something like Call of Duty till like early hours of the morning,
That age.
and then trying to instantly
Good
shut off
morning,
from that.
Karis.
Hey, Keris.
How are you? Yes, Karis is saying hello. You want to join us, Karis? You're more than welcome. Do a bit of fishing with us.
Yep. I mean the my stream title isn't exclusively to three men and a boaty. It was supposed to be.
Anxiety, depression, ADHD. Who's describing me?
Yeah, my stream title was supposed to indicate that it was me, Mr Copperpot, and Mr Angel who didn't show up, unfortunately. But we do actually have someone on our ship who's actually fishing.
Do you have 3?
We do have 3. Don't know if it's male or female, or other. You know, other is optional these days.
Yeah.
We're all inclusive.
Yep.
But yeah, we've got
Karis
2.
coming to join us.
We got 2 spots free on the boat, basically, on the ship. I know it's a ship, not a boat, but like I say, I love calling it a boat. It winds people up who are pedants, not pedants, pedants. I thought we were saying pedantic and then saying pedants, and I went
Karis
to
is saying,
pedant.
sorry, she's having breakfast.
We're having fish for
Oh,
breakfast.
what you having for breakfast? Kippers?
Oh, I've never been able to bring myself to eat kippers or even try kippers because they just smell so bad. They just smell so bad.
Yeah.
It's like
My
spam.
father-in-law eats them, but I couldn't. Oh, no.
Yeah. So Serious Seal, thank you very much for joining the stream. It'll be perfectly acceptable if you want to go and get some sleep. Anxiety has never been an issue for me. Depression, no. That's a whole other very long story. You manage though. It's finding ways to manage, and obviously, you know, it's finding ways to look after yourself. I was about to say to Mr Copperpot, I saw their mind with to Serious Seal. In the UK, we have a charity called Mind, which is a mental health charity. They're advertising for people to do like live streaming for Mind, and I've signed up and set up a Just Giving page. And from the 1st of June, I'm going to try and do some streams again to try and generate some revenue for Mind, because they do a fantastic job for the people here in the UK. Sadly, not in the US, unfortunately. Hopefully, you've got charities over there that help you as well. Yeah, going to be trying to fundraise for Mind again. Last time I generated about 20 quid, and 10 of that was me, and 10 of that was Mr Angel. But I didn't actually really get any viewers, so it's not like it was like a. No, it's just a case of.
No, it's a fabulous thing. It's
Yeah.
a fabulous thing. Even just put the message, even if you just help one person. Just visit that page.
Yeah.
It's brilliant charity.
So yeah, I'm
just some nice tea and some toast.
So I'm currently in the process of trying
Probably
to take
tea then, Karis. You said nice.
I'm in the process of trying to redesign my my stream layout so it can actually include a bit more on the screen, because I don't know if the absence of a webcam detracts people from joining my stream, but I'm not always that happy sort of putting myself up on screen. You know what I mean? It's part of the anxiety and depression thing, really.
Yeah.
I feel like having my face on the screen will put people off. You guys have to go. Oh.
Yeah, he has to go. Dage has to go.
Well, thank you very much, Dage. I doubt you'll ever see this, but you know, if you're Mr Copperpot, if you can message him afterwards and say thank you.
I will message you. Thank you.
For not murdering us. That'll be with a wink emoji.
Stabbing us in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Come for a fishing session another time, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna lose it because I'm too busy.
I'm trying to sort of yeah.
Have a good day. Have fun. All the best, buddy.
I can just about manage eye because I'm fishing at the moment. I've got a fish on the line.
You do it high, yeah. So I'm the same as I can't do it. I will message him in a second now.
Yeah. Very positive
Right,
experience.
pick up the fish. Twining, green and black. There you are. It's not A6T, but we'll accept the Twinings. Right, let's give him a quick message.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yar.
We have to.
Yar.
Right, let's send him a quick message.
But yeah, to Serious Seal, with you saying about managing, it's important to sort of to reach out. I mean, I find myself it's really hard to actually ask for help. I don't like asking for help because it's like I've dealt with it all my life, um, and you know I've got my coping mechanisms, but the coping mechanisms I've used myself are not always the best or the most healthy ones. It's just ones that help me deal with it internally. But sometimes you do have to just, like let it out, shout at the world, just have people around you know what's going on, because then they might understand. Having people understand why your reactions to certain things are the way they are can be important, because some people can just think
Yeah.
that your reaction to something is because you're an arsehole, whereas it's in fact because things have been pushing down on you for so long that you've just suddenly had an outlet. You just shouted out, and
Yeah.
they won't necessarily understand the context of it if you haven't told them. So, yeah, it is important to like get the help you need if you need it. But yeah, sorry to hear you have to you have to struggle. But like I say, you'll be surprised at how many people are out there that actually do really genuinely want to help you. It's quite heartwarming sometimes. You know what I mean?
The hardest part is accepting that help, isn't it?
It is. Yeah,
I think sometimes.
I've always been fiercely independent, and sometimes you have to just let that go and just say, look, this is a hard battle, and it's not a battle that was meant for just one person to fight on their own. Basically, let's use a Sea of Thieves metaphor. You're a sloop and you're battling a galleon, or maybe three galleons.
Yeah. And whole armies.
Sometimes you need that alliance. Wow, Sea of Thieves really is a metaphor for life. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You look like you've got a decent fish on.
Yep, it's a trophy one, I believe. In a minute, we might want to do a bit of cooking, have a bit of a cook-off.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I can come and get some tips for the cooking, not burn the shit down. Plus we're on level 4
grade 4 now, yeah. I'll get the popcorn.
Too much more, do we? Paint the target on our back.
Where are you? Are you there?
Left, right.
Tenner on the fish. Am I gonna make this? I'm gonna assume now that fewer fish are getting away from you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go cook some fish then.
This is basically the coaching I was trying to give during our fishing stream the other day. But when there are 8 people on the stream all talking over each other and half of them are in the middle of a battle, it was a real challenge to help you and Darth and everyone else to work out what was going on.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right. Well,
it is a bit of madness. It's good fun to have a bit of madness, but it's not fun to teach or show some of the mechanics when you've got a huge party full. It's nuts.
Whereabouts are you? Oh, you're there. Sorry, yes, didn't see.
I'll be on this. I'm watching you.
Put one on and one on. Now, the first stage when they're changing is they'll go pale. They'll turn pale. Yeah.
Yeah.
And their eyes will go. So they've got like a white speck in the middle and like black around the edges on the eyes.
Yeah.
Now, when they're about to turn again, you'll see the textures flicker for just like a fraction of a second. And they'll start to turn dark, at which point you'll want to basically pick them off. you'll see it visually in a second when they start to go. But these are both trophy ones. They're going to take a while. I should have started with the smaller ones. Never mind.
I mean, that's all right because I've got to cook a trophy one as well. So on stage, so it's all good.
My friends understand how I feel the way I do for the most part. It can be hard to really explain some of it though, because it sounds counterintuitive. Yeah, that's the thing about mental health things. Half the time, it's like I want to do this, but my brain won't let me, and it is a lot of it is counterintuitive. So yeah, I understand the issue where it's like it's did you just see it flash there? Now it's turning pale. And the eyes are turned white with the black around the edges. But yeah, like I say, a lot of mental health is basically it's one way and then it should be another way. So it's flashed again. If you take it off now, the eyes are perfectly fully white. And that's cooked. Okay. And that one by dint of the fact that I put it on straight after, it's the same. So yeah, if you put one on, then put the other one on. When that one's done, that one should be done. Yeah.
All right then. Cook the two.
Yeah. And then just keep an eye on the one on the right.
When one is done, the other is done.
Yeah, because they cook at the same speed basically.
And it's will cook quicker because it's not a trophy, yeah.
Yeah, these ones will be a lot faster. But yeah, mental health, like I say, it's all about the contradiction, which is why it's a problem because you need to do something. You need to open that letter that's come from one of your major energy suppliers, but you're afraid of what's inside it, so your brain won't let you open it. It's basically shit like that. That one should be done on the right, and the other one should be done as well.
There you go. The eyes are popped.
The eyes have it.
So back in the storage crate then.
I've got at least one more.
How do we know whether they're cooked?
The ones in the storage crate, the ones in the cooked, obviously look a golden colour and have white eyes.
They look a golden colour.
Yeah. I've got one trophy one in my hand, so I'm going to put that one back in there.
Just cooked.
I'm going to pick up a couple of these little buggers and get these ones going.
So that white-eyed one there.
Yeah, anything with fully white eyes is
yeah. So that white eyes, they're done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think there is one fish that actually has white eyes, which is a bit more of a quandary. But you just basically look at the skin, and when it starts going a golden colour, then it's yeah. Honestly, I love these kinds of conversations. Most people get uncomfortable with it, so it doesn't come up often. I'm always willing to go in depth through if people have questions or need to talk their own stuff out. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like I say, I've like I say, my entire life I've battled with this, and I've never really spoken about it to anyone until the beginning of this year. And the floodgates are open. Let's just say the floodgates are open. It's like, So yeah, I'm a lot more open about it, and I've felt a lot freer since I started talking to people about it. It's kind of a relief, but it's also kind of like they now know what's going on. You're right.
Sorry, Keris has just said, "Tell Albie I'm listening to his advice and nodding." Yeah. She's having a lemon curd in toast. But you talk mental health, you know what it's all about. And, I'm a big advocate for it. So
yeah, I've seen. Actually, I know you got mine like advertised on your stream as well, which is why I mentioned, because like I say, I think I saw in the actual campaign that you can actually make it a co-campaign, so you can actually have like a group campaign.
Oh, you
together.
Can have a team, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And I thought
I've done it for a long time.
Yeah, but I've never really managed to fundraise very much, apart from, like I say, I put a donation in myself last time. Mr. Angel put a donation in, and that was it. But it's like, okay, there are donations that have gone towards the charity. It's at least something. You know what I mean?
That's all it matters.
Yeah. And
the biggest thing is just getting one person to go there as well.
Yeah, one of my favourite streamers from recent years is Jimmy Broadbent, and he usually around about November time he'll have
Is that done, Albie?
a little bit longer that one. A little bit
A
longer.
little bit longer. A little bit longer.
The one on the left is done.
Bit down. The one on the left is done.
Yeah. But yeah, Jimmy Broadbent, every year he has like a 24-hour charity race at the end of the year, um, which is absolute chaos. Um, and that rakes so much money for charity, and I usually donate towards that. That one's done now. And I'll generally like
Cool.
tip towards that, and you know they make he makes so much money for it because he's a popular streamer and he draws people in and it's fun. It's a race where they've got like a multi-class race, um, and it's on a short circuit, so there are cars tripping over each other all the time, like fast cars tripping over slower cars, and it's absolute chaos. But last year's stream, Max Verstappen turned up. He actually had a Formula One world, the Formula One world champion actually showed up to actually take
Awesome.
part in a charity stream for this degenerate streamer. You know what I mean?
That's brilliant.
And it was amazing. It's like the amount of money they made, and of course having like a Grand Prix driver on board. His team were paying basically they if you break any rules or you drive like an absolute knob, you get fined, and you can either like pull into the pits and do like you have to do like a dad joke or something like that and take like a 1 minute penalty in the pit lane or something like that, or you can pay to have the fine quashed. So the teams themselves are actually contributing as well because they're paying to quash the fines for their team, or you can pay for other teams to have pit stops. And Max Verstappen was like paying for all his competition. Like someone was like paying for like for him to have a penalty, so he'd pay for them to have like 5 penalties. It was brilliant. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
He was driving like a GT3 or GT4 car, and he was paying for this little Mazda MX-5 to have like a 10-minute penalty, basically.
Yeah. Brilliant, brilliant.
But yeah, like I say, I love the setup.
If you are going to show your face, if you do,
I'm planning to. Yeah.
In November, Team Moustaches got to be done.
Moustaches, did you say?
Quiet now.
Yeah, mine.
Moustaches in
I have a
November.
trouble. I have a trouble with that because, for one thing, hair doesn't grow on the top of my head. It grows very slightly on the lower part of my head, but I can't grow much more than a Hitler tash, to put it bluntly. It's very minimal.
Okay.
It doesn't look great, but I can if it's for charity. In fact,
charity, yeah.
half the time, half the time, my mental health is so chaffed that it just grows anyway because I don't really look after myself as much as I should do. That sounds bad, doesn't it? But it's part of it. It's all a part of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've
That's something that I do every year. I've done November every year since way back before it become popular in this country to do because I lost my best friend. He was 20 at the time. So,
God, yeah.
And I was 20 as well. We were from school, and I lost him to testicle cancer. So,
Jesus, that's young.
So he got given the all clear at sort of 18. He got it really young. Sort of, I think he just turned 17, and he was given the all clear at 18. And then he went back for a checkup at 19. He was told that he was too far gone to terminal. So
bloody hell.
Yeah, we took him all round places, sort of Pleasurewood Hills and places like that. And, the last year, but I lost him. So ever since then, I've campaigned for November anyway. I've even been on TV. Yes, a little segment on TV on ITV Ang.
Yeah. And now you're the face. Now you're the face of Essex Tea.
Yeah. But bless him, he's a hard time.
Yeah.
Anything like that, but they're good causes. They really are, because men don't go to the doctors. That's the problem. Like November and that. And men in general, they put things off.
Right, all yours.
Wait. Thank you. We really shouldn't. We shouldn't put things off, should we?
No.
Really?
No, we shouldn't.
Got to find my food now, Abby. Where's my food gone? There. Cook him. Cook him.
How have we not been attacked by this with this many Reapers around? You know what I mean? How have we not been attacked?
Because it's still at port, I suppose. They're still thinking,
Yeah,
oh, we've waited for him
actually,
to
the
so that we're
Reapers
still at the same place we never left.
the Reapers seem to have disappeared off our map currently. They're probably still there, just like oh no, they're up north. Okay, they're up the northern part of the map. We're at the south. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, we'll cook these off in Cassidy did anyway, won't we?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
oh,
But yeah, you will get a handful of accommodations for like a fishing stream like this.
yeah. Well, I've already when we did it the other day. Obviously not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, I went up about 7 levels on the Hunter's Cool. I
Yeah,
swear I was only like level 28 or 29, and now I'm like 37 or something. So it's
yeah. I'm trying to get
definitely
my
went up quite a bit.
gold hoarders to 95, and I'm about 83, 84, I think at the moment. I was playing it last night, and I've unlocked myself some nice new sails. Because there's
Yeah.
like the uh, emissary thing that's ending in about 8 days, I think now, isn't it? But I've got myself
Yeah.
some nice new sails. I'll just give you a quick preview because I'm not on my own ship at the moment. Um, those ones, and they do look very nice. They do look very nice. They're under the captain's tier awards on the gold hoarders overview. But like I say, I want to get up to level 95 on gold hoarders because I probably put more time in the years into gold orders than anything else. It's just that most of those hours and days of play were before the head commendations. Is there much more in there to cook? Oh, it's just the splash tails mostly, hasn't it?
Uh, a load of splash tails and stuff, really. Yeah. Just cook them quickly.
Yeah. But yeah, at level 95 on gold hoarders emissary, or gold hoarders in general, you
Sorry, Albie. Keris can't remember the last time she played Sea of Thieves.
join
Literally
us,
cannot remember it.
join us. When you've got a bunch of numpties like us, it's always good fun. It's like I was mentioning to you
Yeah.
the other day. Uh, the videos I used to make, I used to actually edit the videos down. I just don't have the time for anything like that these days. The streams go up pretty much as they are, but I used to edit videos down, and it used to take all of my time, and I was exhausted from it. But yeah, I had like videos, little short videos like "Needs Masts When the Devil Drives," which was a title I mentioned on our stream the other day. It was a silly little video where I was sliding down the mast, and I had one of the explosive barrels on my head, on my back, and
Yeah.
somehow it got wedged in the. Actually, no, we were trying to drop it from the top of the mast, I think, and somehow it got wedged halfway up the mast in the actual side of the mast, and we couldn't release it. So it's like okay, so we basically go about our business. We do our stuff on the jetty. I'm over there by the jetty, and I hear an explosion behind us, and someone's detonated a keg in the middle of the mast, and the mast just tumbles. And we then just had like a laugh where someone was trying to climb up the mast while it was horizontal, and we'd be like raising the mast while they were climbing it, and then we'd let go of the actual ropes. The mast would drop again, and the person climbing the mast would get jettisoned into the sea. It was hilarious stuff, little gags like that, and it's amazing how silly stuff just entertains you really. But yes, your struggle started as a child. Sorry, Serious Seal. Struggle started as a child. I was a Make-A-Wish kid. Never expected to live to graduate. Oh, just went to my 15-year reunion. So things are going very well thanks to medical advances, but that's also part of the problem. Yeah, it sounds like you've got a lot of things going on there, and I hope you've got the right support around you. It sounds like you've got like some good people who are supportive. I hope it's enough, and hope it's the right kind of help. But yeah, the advances in recent years have been amazing. Yeah, it's just like having the right environment around you, and it's as I say, it's finding the right coping mechanisms. I say games like this, just silly streams like this and games like this help to take my mind off a lot of the things that are stressing me out. But sometimes it's a distraction from the things I need to be doing as well. So you also need to get the help doing the things that your brain won't let you do, which I've actually made good steps towards recently. But dear, still a long way from perfection, but it's getting there.
Work in progress.
Yes, WIP.
No matter how long it takes, it's a work in
Albie
process. You'll get there.
WIP Albie WIP Kenobi. And yes, in case anyone's wondering, I know that there's uh, a wank in the middle of my name. I always say sort of if you ever struggle to remember my name, it's Albie Wanker Newbie, because that's what I feel like in most games that I play.
That's a good way of pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Albie-Wan Kenobi.
Wanker Newbie.
One.
Yeah. You can't say Albie-Wan Kenobi without saying Wanker Newbie. Apologies for all the swearing, but we're all adults here, I hope.
Yeah.
Have you got much more to cook there yourself? Have you got many more you
That's
want?
it. These are the last two fish.
Right, okay. I was going to go and say
These are the last two, I think.
I was going to start using the one that's on the island.
You go set up if you want.
Yeah. I'll put the fish barrel here. I'm going to put a couple of fish I've got on my person in that barrel then. There's 5 ancient scales, which are in this first barrel here. Yeah. I'll sell the ones that are in the storage crate.
Okay. Why are you putting them in?
So because I'm taking the storage.
Them in there?
Because I'm taking the storage crate to sell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll take the storage crate and sell the ones in there. But there's a few more in this barrel here that need cooking.
That need cooking. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you don't mind being designated chef at the moment, that is.
Oh, I'll cook. Don't worry, I don't mind.
I'll cook till the cows come home.
Anyway.
I'll cook till the cows come home, and then I'll cook them as well. Hey, Foxy. WT Fox has followed me. Right.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Here we go.
Okay, crap. There you are. All the lovely Eversea and the money going through, and then we would go with accommodations.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I find that trying to remember the actual process of something that I did just a few seconds ago, it just gets lost in my brain. It's like, how do I open the storage crate again? It's telling me on screen how to open the storage crate. How do I open the storage crate? Oh my god. Yeah, right. Those are all sold.
Oh, I've got too much fish now.
You've got too much fish.
Yeah.
Right,
Too many fish.
Storage crate on the floor there.
Hang on, I'll go and sell them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple there. I'll cook these last couple.
Okay. Oh no, I've got one to do actually. I think he's not cooked.
There might be a fishing
He's not cooked.
thing on the beach somewhere.
I've got 2.
Oh, you got 2. Okay, right. You'll need this then. Okay.
That's all right. I've got 2.
Yeah. I got fish. They're multiplying. New medication came out 5 years ago.
New title available in the fantasy chest.
Sorry, new medication came out 5 years ago, and I went from being hospitalised every other month to not having. Could you look after the fish for me for a second while I read this? Sorry, it's quite a long post.
Yeah.
Make sure I don't cook. To not having been in for over 3 years. Oh, nice. I can breathe and live a semi-normal life. Complete 180 from where I was, and it stripped what I was a huge part of my identity. It stripped what was a huge part of my identity and had to rethink my entire life and my future. Everyone around me being, yay, you're healthy, that's good. Meanwhile, I had no idea who I was or how to live my life because it was such a drastic change. Yeah, like I say, change is scary, even if it's like positive change, like as in you're like more healthy than you were before. But I've got a friend who has kids that are constantly in and out of A&E. That's accident and emergency in case anyone doesn't get the acronym. I'm sure most people would. And yeah, like I say, so much of her time is taken up sort of going back and forth and worrying about one kid or another. And she's got one child in particular who life expectancy wasn't expected to be particularly promising at birth because he's got a shunt in his head because he had some serious. He was back and forth to the children's hospital in Bristol in the UK many times over the years, and um, they didn't initially they didn't sort of give him like particularly promising lookout, but he's I think about 11 now, and he's doing okay. But it's yeah, like I say, it's a struggle for any sort of medical conditions. It's good to hear that, like I say, you're not having to like head back in and out of hospitals every other month, because that's you can't commit to anything really when you're sort of having sort of that sort of expectancy of your time. Like I say, I'm hoping you sort of manage to, like, really find ways of dealing with all of the issues, and it's like finding ways to make yourself happy with it, because that is the important thing, is doing things that aren't stressing yourself out. And yeah, just trying to be good to yourself as much as anything. It's easy to look at yourself and think, I'm not worthy, I shouldn't be here, I've got no friends, no one cares about me. But it is easy reaching out to actually find out that may not necessarily be the case. You may be just telling your brain is telling you that, but it's not necessarily the case. And I've got a promotion with the Hunter School. A few months following that was when I went into the deepest depression of my life, and nobody could understand why. I barely understood why. It's a lot easier to handle nowadays. Excellent. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Good to hear. Uh, yeah. I find increasingly these days nothing is easy. Everything just seems to be getting harder and harder in this world that we're living in. Um, so it's a constant case of trying to adapt and evolve in the way that's best for you and the people around you. But yeah, it's a challenge. Have we got much more bait left, or do we want to like drop the
We've got loads of bait left.
do we want to drop the emissary and bring it up again to start up another one, or do we want to just carry on
Yeah, you
with
can
the
do that.
benefit? Because currently we're visible to all the reapers, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so we drop it then.
Drop it and raise a newer one. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then raise it anew.
We've got 102 bait, so we're all right for bait.
Oh, excellent. Right, so we're.
Did you want to stay here, or did you want to?
I've voted to raise it again.
Somewhere else.
I've
Go there.
Oh, actually, I voted to raise it again. I've got a plan. I've
Yeah.
got a plan. I've got a plan. I have a cunning plan.
We've got a plan. All right.
I have a cunning plan.
Follow your plan.
So if you get the emissary flag up. In terms of bait, what have we got in here?
Cunning planner.
Right, we've only got six leeches left in there, so we wouldn't catch many more. We wouldn't catch many more ancient scale. So my plan: we'll lose the stuff that's on our deck. We'll lose the stuff that's on our deck. So if we sell these and get them out of the way,
okay,
we can do one of the missions, the fishing missions. Oh, hang on, Keris.
Okay,
Hey, Keris, welcome. I'll read your message in just a second. I'm just going to quickly sell these bits.
sell his wares.
He won't buy it because we bought it here, so he won't buy it. So that's fine. We'll leave it on the dock for someone else. So if we leave that in the storage crate on the dock.
Okay.
I've fallen in the water. I've fallen into water. So yeah, because we're gonna dive to a mission, which will mean that anything on the deck will basically disappear. So we may as well leave it for someone else. I've fallen into the water again.
Okay, yeah.
I've fallen into the water again. That hit so close time.
Get into the water, it's nice and cold.
I can't find a ladder. Where's my bloody ladder? Where's my washboard? Oh, there it is, over. blinders about. Sorry, I'm just going to stand on a ladder and read this message before I. That hits close to home, Flower, to have your life changed so utterly, and you really question who you really are. You're talking to Seal, I presume, and who you want to be, and how to be that, and embrace the change. Yeah, it's really hard to unpack for yourself, much less explain to others. Yeah, like I say, everyone has their own demons that they're fighting. It's like it's understanding yourself as much as understanding everyone else around you, and it's it's a complicated world, isn't it? Right, Mr. Copperpot, if you would like to come into the captain's quarters here,
Yeah.
voyages under Hunter's Call voyages. We have fishing voyages.
Yeah.
We'll go for a
Oh,
length two fishing voyage,
do you wanna slap it down then, and I'll
and we will
accept it.
dive to location. It's at the back left of the thing there. Yep.
Boat to dive. There you go.
Right. Now we'll need to get the anchor up.
We don't have to sail it, do we? Oh, we need the anchor up, do we?
We need the anchor up. We need to sail to open waters. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it dives to the location.
Yeah,
I've got to sail it for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good mechanic that they've done with Sea of Thieves, isn't it?
Yeah,
Rather
yeah.
Than,
and it refreshes the world, so you're not necessarily, if you're diving away from certain feisty pirates, you can sort of escape them with this method. I'm not going to put it all the way down so I can actually see under it. Get it a bit to the side so
yeah.
we won't go full sails because we haven't got the crew to really be able to take them back down again. But basically, when we come out of the dive, we'll want to raise the sails almost completely straight away. Not much in the way of friends or family nowadays, but the people who were here got my back when it really matters. As I try to be there for them. My oldest friend I've known since we were 4, so we've been through a lot together. That's brilliant. Actually, it's good that you've got someone who's familiar with you and everything you've been going through. But yeah, in terms of family for me, I've not got much. Lost my mum in 2020, lost my dad at the beginning of 2022. Not really much in the way of family. I've just got about three close friends and extended friends online that help me sort of deal with the stuff that I'm dealing with. And we want to get the sails up as quickly as possible.
Yeah, probably pulled one up, so do that. Yeah, COVID was a hard time. I will say that.
Yeah.
I myself lost my mum during COVID, and I, to be honest, I've not seen my dad. Well, since I got married a long time ago.
Right, we might want to drop anchor because we're about to get straight into
the phone.
We're going to go straight into the thing there.
Recently, but that's about it. So it is. Family's not all.
Yeah.
Everyone always thinks that they have all. The parents, the grandparents, and stuff alive for a long time. What I'm finding that's very rarely the case these days, which is really strange. A lot of people that I speak to have usually lost someone.
Yeah. I'm taking the sails all the way up.
Get to our age, which is strange.
Yeah. All the sails are all the way up, aren't they? Just checking, because
yeah, they're all the way up.
We don't want to go any further forward at the moment. Now, if you go into your quests and look at your map.
Into my quests.
You lost both parents before 21. That's brutal. That's absolutely fucking brutal. Oh dear. Yeah, mine were later in life, but even so. Right. Yeah, if you look at your quests, the 2 little circles are to the northwest of the island, which is where we want to go.
Okay. Yep.
So, if we get the wheel tool turned fully to the left, bring up the anchor.
Okay. Bring up the anchor. I'll do that while you're doing that.
I've turned it all the way. We'll get 2 of us on here to actually do it a bit faster. But yeah, losing both parents at a young age. A friend of mine I know he lost his mum at a young age, but his dad didn't really look after him. He was pretty much raised by his nan because his dad, I presume, had like coping mechanisms that he couldn't sort of look after him on his own. His dad stayed reasonably close, but he wasn't living with his dad. It was an odd situation, but they made it work. But yeah, it's like I say, it's losing anyone at any time of life is always a challenge. But losing them so young, I feel for you. That must have been brutal, especially given all the stuff that you say you've been going through yourself. Life sometimes just feels like a series of kicks, and you just need to build up a tolerance to it. I know it's the wrong way to actually look at it, but it's all about coping, isn't it?
Right. Paris, you're staring at the lawn, are you?
Oh God, someone's a bit active on the island. We're looking for two little circles, in the water, little glowing white misty circles just above the surface of the water.
Are they actually in the water?
Yeah, in the water. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can see them. Oh my God,
We will be able to when we
there's
get.
an indication, is there?
When we get close enough, we will see them. Oh, there they are. They're further in.
Yeah,
Off to our right. They're off to our right.
Well, I'm right. I think I can see.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
In between the two rocks, yeah.
It's right where they're firing at us. Yay!
I know. It's. They shouldn't be able to get there.
Now, let's do a handbrake.
Oh shit! I'll fall off the ship if you do that.
No, I mean
Oh.
Shit. Okay, no, maybe we're gonna just we're gonna. Bastards! That was where I was.
Yeah,
that was where I was standing. That was exactly where I was standing. They just hit.
Yeah,
You bastards!
Get hit here. Shit.
I'm gonna go over and deal with that bastard.
Bastards.
I'm gonna go and sort this little bastard out.
You go and do that then, and I'll make sure the ship stays afloat.
Yeah. But yeah, there's the fishies. Yeah, death was far too common occurrence for me. A large part of why my sense of humour and my general interests are as dark as they are. Yeah, I've got a very, very dark sense of humour myself. Not necessarily because of like loss or anything like that, just because that's how I tend to be. Yeah, I've got a few friends around me that have also got like dark sense of humour, like Mr Angel. He's got a very dark sense of humour, and my friend, my friend and ex Shell. Oh shit! I can't even get up to the bastard. Please stop firing at least.
He stopped firing, is he?
Yeah.
He's been very modest. Albie, you are extremely funny and hilarious.
Thank you.
He's very joking minute.
I find, like I say, it's one of my coping mechanisms. I find that making other people laugh, smile, makes me laugh and smile. So it's
yeah, putting a smile on someone's face it brings you happiness as well. So it's good.
I don't know if he's there anymore. He might not be there. But yeah, basically where I am, there's the two fishing spots which we need to get right next to.
Oh, over there. So should we go over there? Are we going to try and bring the boat there, or
yeah? We'll need to bring the boat.
There?
We'll kind of need to bring the boat there. Yeah. Because one of them's a bit too far
it's
up.
it's the bit that's sort of got the waves.
It's got it's two little sort of.
There's a fish flying. I can see the fish.
Yeah. And each of those spots has 3 fish, and they're new varieties of fish that they've introduced for this particular mechanic.
Okay.
Is the raising the anchor. We're going to need to one way or another. We might need to do a few repairs. Forgot what I was saying now.
I've had a look at the boat. We're right. So I
Yeah.
couldn't even see a mark. So although I think it must have hit from way up.
The one that they hit was actually right on the wheel,
Yeah. So that's the only thing that
which
actually hit.
made me glad that I'd actually like moved away from the wheel at that point. We'll just bring one of the sails down very, very slightly. Because
Which one do you want? Just tell me.
no. We'll use the harpoons. Oh god, he started again.
Use the harpoon.
Ah,
Oh, bastard! Look,
I'll be on
one of us
manoeuvring.
is going to have
I'll
to
be on
sort of take him
manoeuvring.
out.
I'll be on manoeuvring. If you could be on site repairs if required.
Oh, all right. You be on. You're going to do the shift, and I'll repair. Okay. If required. It's hitting high up though.
I'm with you there. Always trying to make people laugh.
So,
I laugh at everything, at the worst things and the worst times. Yeah. There are certain things I laugh at, which
oh dear.
you start laughing, and you think, shit, no one else is
Right.
laughing. And you think, oh god, I really shouldn't be laughing at that. But like I say, it's as long as you're not being horrible to anyone, you know. I'm gonna see if I can actually get a cannon on that bastard.
The old skellywag's back. I could go and deal with him if you're comfortable, because he hasn't done anything. Yeah, I think, well, no X come up there, did it? Alright, I'm off. I'm gonna go and deal with him. If you get him, great. Look, he's got fish.
Well, that
scare
hit.
them away.
That hit.
Oh, you got him?
I don't think
He's
it killed
dead.
him. No, I don't think he's dead yet, but it definitely hit.
Alright, I'm on my way.
There we are, he's dead. He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone, okay.
Had the red hit marker. Yeah, you're swimming through one
Got
of the
the red
patches of fish
little,
there.
yeah. Can't go salmon fishing and just
Now,
jump in.
just so you're aware, these
Yeah, go on.
fish are different to the ones we've been catching. You can't stick them in your pocket. These ones,
Okay.
these ones act like they're the crates or actual trophies. So basically, you'll catch them, you'll reel them in, you'll catch them off your fish, and you'll hold them in your hand. But if you press B, you'll drop them, like you would a crate.
All right.
So when you drop them,
Can you put them in a crate?
no, you can't put them in a crate. When you drop them around where I'm standing here, at the base of the
Oh, right.
yeah,
I get you.
yeah,
I get you. They act like an
yeah,
actual
yeah, and then you harpoon them off the
as
ship
such.
later on. Yeah, yeah.
Any particular bait we want?
No bait at all.
Any
No
particular
bait at all.
we want?
No bait at all. Literally just
No
drop your
bait. Oh.
yeah. No bait required. These are the treasured fish.
No
I can only
bait.
think two people where I was actively trying to be horrible to, absolutely deserved. For the most part, I try to be on good terms with everyone I can. It can be hard to do nowadays. It can. There are so many people who literally just deny sense and reason these days, and oh, it just drives me insane. And somehow I'm drawn to news articles about that sort of stuff. Not going to get too political, but
Yeah.
you get drawn to a news article about this stuff. It's like, why did I watch this? It's not doing me any good watching this or knowing that this is happening. But you have to have knowledge of the stuff that's going on so that you can actually actively do something about it.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Not going to get political because I'll do that for him.
Yeah. Right. Right, there's the first one.
Oh.
Now, Fox. Foxy, I'm gonna... Oh god, he's not gonna eat those, is he? I hope not. If he does, he's fired. Basically. These ones tend not to fight quite so hard as some of the others as well, by the way.
Do they not? This one's taking forever.
There are exceptions to every
Oh, no,
rule.
I've got him. I've got him. I've got him. No, I haven't. Oh, I thought I had him then. I have to be careful.
Yeah.
I drilled a bit too much then. I wasn't expecting him to fight then. I thought we were there. Oh, we got this down there, surely.
One moment.
Look at that.
I'll try and read your message in a second, Sam. Seal. Sorry. I want to call you I want to call you Serious Sam. Sorry. Serious Seal. Allow. For real, I keep up with the news, but I got off Facebook, Insta. I'm still on Facebook, but I've got off Twitter. I will not call it X. I've got off Twitter. I've closed my account. I don't really do a lot of Insta. I'm on like a Blue Sky, but I don't really use it. I'm on Threads, but I don't really post very much. And basically all social media because I was sick of the fighting. I don't care about people's politics. Just don't act a fool. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly that.
I think a lot of people come off Twitter when Elon went full political, didn't he?
Went proper psycho.
And I think that just and the algorithm just changed and pushed everything that way. It just become a place of hate. You know, if you were in with the hate, you've got engagement. If you were just genuine.
It was like we're about free speech. We're all about free speech. We're all about free speech. But you said something I don't like, so I'm going to ban you and take away your privileges.
Oh, very much so. He's very much freedom of speech. But if you don't go with him, then,
Never use Twitter. You're lucky. Never use TikTok. Never plan to. I don't particularly like TikTok. I'm not a big fan of that. I've got a TikTok account, but I never really post it. And I try. I watch Mr Copperpot stuff on there. Yeah. But yeah, with Twitter. Twitter used to be okay. It used to be perfectly fine. You'd have like differences of opinion, but you know it would be okay. There'd be at least other people backing you up with your views. That's become much more one-sided of late, and I'm not in for that.
Look at that! It's like a whale.
Ah.
So carry that to the ship. Literally caught a whale.
TikTok ruined its chances with me early on when it spammed me with ads of tweens lip synced. Yeah, yeah, that's just nauseating. Or people doing voiceovers with other people's audio. People doing their videos with other people's audio. Yeah.
That really pisses me off when you have someone just watching someone else in the corner and they're just fake laughing. They're laughing even before the fucking joke's been told.
Yeah.
It's like, for fuck's sake.
There's a certain clip of fake laughter. If I hear that on a video, I instantly switch it off. It just really puts me off. Yeah. It must be about...
It's the everyone wants to be famous crew, and they'll do anything, and they'll sell their soul to
anything that's popular to be famous. Yeah. Whereas we're taking the unpopular route.
Yeah, you get a few extra views. Well done.
We're taking the unpopular route.
Yeah. Oh, got Sponge Tower. I take it it's finished now, Albie. Is that right?
This is the last one. Yeah. Keras, I will read your message when this thing stops fighting. Go on, you bastard.
Right.
There we are.
Last one.
Foxy, what's that?
That was a squirrel.
That was Foxy.
Foxy squirrel.
He's happy I've just got another fish. I don't want to trauma dump serious, but I have just issues and not much family. And live in Germany, which while is lovely in the UK. Yeah, so it's still, I still get lost and anxious and bounce the feeling of utterly alone. I never had friends, no family here, so yeah, it's hard to, like I say, it's a challenge when you haven't got the right people around you at the right time and you need someone around you at the right time.
Invite him to the Complete Xbox Discord. There's plenty of us around there that are very much like him.
Serious Seal, look up Complete Xbox. You're welcome to join. We have it's Mr Copperpot's Discord. But yeah, we have like a good community here with lots of people who are supportive of each other. So feel free to join. Feel free to join any of our events because we have like well, it'll be different times of the day for you, but we have like a race on Mondays, where in a Monday evening here in the UK we have like racing events, um, and Thursdays we just have like random games that we announce on the occasion. And Mr Copperpot here streams on a Saturday and a Sunday morning, um, so he'll generally be here from around about the time that you joined us to around about 9 o'clock in the UK here-ish or something like that.
But
So
the
yeah,
Discord is fabulous, honestly.
yeah.
If you forget, it'll say complete Xbox. We're multi-platinum. It's just because I
Yeah.
write for complete Xbox.
Yeah.
That's what that's all about.
Yeah.
No console wars or anything like that.
We're not into
Don't do
console
that
wars.
shit.
It's
If
like
anyone starts, I kick them out.
anything positive that helps the consoles and gaming thing. Yeah, we're all up for that.
Yeah.
Right. You all have actually been super cool to talk to. Thank you. You have as well. It's like I said, it's been good. So hearing from you. Spent the past week trying to get out with some friends, but just never happened. I find it a struggle to leave the house. Uh, I had a big breakdown. It was about a year ago. It was just over a year ago. I had a proper breakdown, and it felt like everything was like going wrong, and I coped with it on my own without telling anyone about it. And I realise now that I should have told someone about it, and I'd have had a lot more support, and it would have been a much more comfortable time. But I was just doing things that had been plaguing my mind for years and years and years, and yeah, I finally got the help I needed. But yeah, it's Sorry, I'm just trying to I'm trying to remember the beginning of the sentence that I was actually coming out with. Yeah, like I say, leaving the house, wasn't it? I don't get out very much, but my ex does her best to try and get me to leave the house from time to time. Most Sundays during the summertime, we'll go out to car boot sales, and it's good opportunity to get some fresh air and be in public, even if I'm not really necessarily talking to people. These days, I'm kind of grateful for a lot of the self checkouts, because then if I don't want to talk to someone, I don't have to necessarily talk to people in the supermarket. But yeah, it's important to have people around you and people to talk to. But more often than not, I find I just develop coping mechanisms even for that even for going shopping. You almost develop a personality that you have to adopt when you're leaving the house, to say, hey, I'm this person, but you're not really that person, you're someone else underneath. I have phases where I'll lock myself in the house for weeks, then have a few weeks where I'll try real hard to get my friends together, but they got their own lives and things to worry about. Been trying to get out more since it's warmed up. Yeah, it is. Like I say, it's all about just try and do your best to be the best version of you can. But you have to be the best version of you for yourself, rather than necessarily just for everyone else. Where are we going? Definitely not to Reaper's Hideout.
Yes, where are we going, sir?
Definitely not to Reaper's Hideout. Probably north. We'll head north. Daggertooth Outpost. I'll mark it on the map.
Yeah.
So
is this he's up now? Is that what we've got to do in that complete set?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. We can take these. Okay. We can take these to the Sovereign. We don't need to take them.
Okay.
To the.
Can we take them to the Sovereign?
Yes. We harpoon.
In the ship.
We harpoon them off the. Ship like we would do crates. Like we were the other evening.
Yeah, I was going to say, like the other evening, you said we did captain, and I didn't captain the ship on ours. So, I know it technically.
Oh right, okay, yeah, you're on the other stream, weren't you? Sorry,
yeah. My own ship.
Yeah, because I was with Johnny, wasn't I? So yeah.
Right. So I haven't got my own ship. This is just a ship out the thing. So
okay.
For the Sovereign.
You can. Oh, probably. Oh yeah, we might not be able to. I don't know. No, we can't because.
It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Take us to the I wouldn't go sovereign.
Actually,
Pretty sure you can't.
yeah.
Just on last week, on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we had to manually go and hand everything into the right places.
Yeah. We'll see multiple therapists
I did a boo-boo and I just wanted to get us going on
yeah, that's cool. That's
Thursday
cool.
night, and I did the same here. I just opened up the ship, didn't I? So
Right, so we want to go off to the right side of the island.
Standard ship. It's no fan. No,
yeah, that's
nothing
cool.
fancy.
That's cool.
Want to go out, do you, dog? Okay.
Who let the dog out? You!
Well,
you! Who let the dog?
Two of my kids have just poked their head in.
Yeah.
Which means it's Dad, time to come off. and the dogs basically not the camera.
My dogs are howling. Actually, no, it's the fox that's howling, isn't it?
That was her trying to say, I want to go out, Dad. Open the door. Except I've opened the door, it's raining, and she's just sitting there, so she doesn't really want to go anywhere.
Peter says no. That's a reference you probably wouldn't get in the US. In case if you've seen Little Britain, you might do. Peter says no.
I might do. It did go to.
It did become popular, I think, over there. Yeah.
Just the camera. Look, you get to see my big face.
We'll get a little bit more sail down.
Little sail down. Sorry.
No, I don't want to go much more than that because I don't want to go steaming into the island because with only two of us, it's hard to actually get the sails back up again.
Okay. All right. Are you? Don't know what we're doing.
Side of the island,
yet. I haven't actually. Well, I put it out because I'm happy to do any of the forces.
Yeah.
And I'm always happy to do forces because it's. I'm also happy to do different.
I'm aiming for the wrong bloody thing. I'm a bloody. Excuse me.
Race Monday.
I'm being an absolute knobhead there. I'm just aiming for the wrong bloody island. See, that's what happens when I'm talking.
That's all right. We all
talking
do it.
and playing.
We all do it. This is a game
there
full
it
of
is.
distractions.
Yeah.
You cannot not get distracted on this game.
Focus.
Shiny!
Shinies in the water. Shinies in the water have killed us more than once.
Yeah.
Is it this side or is it the other side? I can't remember with this island. Yeah, I can see the tavern.
Okay.
Oh dear. Yeah.
So you tell me when you want sails up or.
But I was watching again one of the videos on my YouTube from when we used to stream way back when, and it was a great example of when shinies in the water killed everyone. Actually, no, it didn't kill everyone, but it killed the ship certainly. Right, middle sail up, please. Yep, nice, excellent.
Yep.
Gonna bring this one to half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, no, we'll take it all the way up because we're coasting in, aren't we?
Yeah. Just don't hit that rock.
Where is it's over there to the right, isn't it? Over to the right.
To the right.
To the left.
Just slightly harder to manoeuvre, isn't it? This ship.
A little bit.
It's a huge one.
But it maintains its momentum better than a sloop does.
Yeah.
Right. We'll drag ourselves in the rest of the way.
Still are huge fish or whales.
We haven't got any Welsh on this evening, this morning. So actually, no, we've got Keris.
Any whales. It's full of people from Wales. Do you know what? I love Welsh people, and I've said it to a few in the squad. I don't know if some people can take the joke, but I'll say it because it's just us in it, and it's not a bad joke. If you're from Wales, you have to tell people you are from Wales. They will tell you, and they don't even have to speak. They will tell you in some form that they are from Wales.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lovely thing. I do. I think it's a lovely thing that they show pride, but they will tell you. So for example, so you've only got to be driving on the motorway. You will spot all the Welsh people because they have a Welsh sticker.
Yeah.
They will let you know. And like I say, it's a lovely thing of Welsh pride, but they do not have to open their mouth to tell you that they're Welsh. There'll be some subtle that they're from Wales.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I've had one or two people find that insulting. I don't know why. It's just that they tell you they're pride. It's
That's not
pride.
one.
You know, at the end of the day.
It's them. Them.
But some people find a wrong person.
Yeah, yeah. I did that as well.
The same as you. I'm wrong
Yeah.
person.
So, Keris, I'm constantly
But
anxious
they
that
do.
I'm
Some
annoying.
people will tell you.
Constantly anxious that I'm annoying, or that I'm
Keris
a
is
burden
Welsh
to others,
by association.
or not worthy of people's help. So I will sometimes spiral and stay locked up and not say anything to anyone. I always try and reach out, and every time I feel that I do so, I'll make that person hate me more than they probably already do. I don't think anyone, well, no one here hates you. No one in this group hates you. We all love you. Just to be clear, the love is there. Just to be clear,
Yeah.
It's a really hard step to take sometimes, and sometimes I'll drop off the face of the earth. Yeah, I'm not 100%. I know how to offer advice, but you aren't alone to feel like that. Yeah. My advice: be annoying. Yeah, be annoying. Hit up the people you're. Yeah.
Be annoying.
I was gonna say, if people can't accept you for the way you are, piss them off so they'll piss off. Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
I can't climb that.
Yeah.
Too steep.
You find your crowd, don't you? And,
Yeah.
And there are people out there that think popularity and things like that is the most important thing and whatever. It's not. I'd rather have a few friends that are like-minded than just people that just come on board just for all sorts of reasons. I'd much prefer,
Yeah.
like-minded people that
I nearly
are
did it
very
again.
chill. You don't want people that just sprout it all off and just for the sake of it, or say things for the sake of it, fake people and stuff like that. I think it gets to a certain age as well where that sort of side kicks in as well, where you just, I've got no time for you. I've got time for everyone. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't got time if someone's going to be complete.
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to look further as to why they might be being a bit of a what's it as well. I do think that, but that's part of all the mind sort of training that I've had and stuff like that. In me, that you do have to look past why they're some things, because there might be a reason they're behaving the way they are.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Which, similar to what you were saying, there's just some people can find people that are frightened of things and whatever. They can find them. I don't know why, but sometimes people think they're a bit arrogant because they don't speak so much and stuff like that. And it's not the case. Is that there is a reason for, and you're the actual person, that is wrong for thinking that they're arrogant or they're this or they're that.
Yeah.
People are different, and that's what the world has to wake up to. People are different. People are unique, and if you're just a sheep, well, that's boring, isn't it? If you're just following, it's boring.
Bring some colour.
Be unique.
Bring
what makes you
some
happy.
colour. Yeah. Serious Seal was.
I think we're done, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I think. Yeah. Serious Seal is like, if we aren't talking, what have I got to lose? Nothing changes if you don't respond, and you might get to do something cool, have a nice conversation if they do. Exactly. Yeah. It's it's all about having the right people around you. Did you say you have to get off now, Mr Copperpot?
I do, yes.
Right.
I will be.
We will lower the emissary flag then.
I do. My
I'll need a vote. I'll need a vote for the emissary flag. Need you to vote.
Lovely chatting to you.
If you want to vote on the emissary flag before you run off, so that you get the benefit.
I do need to do that. Don't I? Tell me off.
On the right there. Yeah, just so you don't need to benefit.
Told off.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Now I'm gonna just balance here for a minute. Yeah, thank you for that. That's been good fun. And it's been nice having
you all.
Nice having you on the streams, Keris and Serious Seal. Thank you for following Serious Seal. So yeah. Like I say, if you want to join the complete Xbox Discord, yeah, please do, because like I say, it's a great bunch of people there, and there's lots of different games, lots of different platforms, and obviously on Sea of Thieves, if we're playing Sea of Thieves, or if you want to play Sea of Thieves, you can get other people from other platforms like Xbox and we can all play
Hang
along
on.
together.
If I hang around for a minute, I'll drop the link into your stream for you.
Superb. Yeah.
If I hang
Have to
around
go
for a
and
second,
mow the
I'll
lawn.
quickly do that.
Keris has got to go and mow the lawn. Hope that's not a euphemism.
Go mow the lawn. You're
With my
lucky.
daughters.
It's pissing it down in Essex, I tell you. We've lost
Of course,
the fine weather.
this has been great. I'll hop in and see you in the future. Thank you very much. Been great having you, and great having this therapy session because we're all, like I say, while none of us are therapists, we're all going through stuff, and it's great to sort of have a platform to sort of vocalize that. So yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, bud.
Invite to server. Here we go. Copy link.
Link is about to appear in chat.
It is coming.
Let's get you affiliate. Thank you. Yeah. This might be the first time I've ever actually had 3 people in the stream.
Yeah.
Might be the first time I've ever actually had 3 people on the stream at the same time. where one of them wasn't me. And none of them were bots.
Expand, that's better. Yeah, as long as your bot doesn't tell
it's just showing up
for doing that.
It's just showing up as stars. It's not letting me allow it.
You can chat. It's telling me off. Hang on. Telling me off your display.
I'm gonna see if I can actually. No.
It's all right. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Serious still. You were saying about on social media and stuff like that. Which social media do you have, sir?
I think he says he's
much most things.
I think he said he's closed off from most of them, but I don't want to talk on there. Or I'm assuming he. I'm assuming he. I do apologise. I shouldn't be assuming he.
Assuming a he. It could be she.
I shouldn't be assuming he. But like I say,
no, you shouldn't.
Yeah. It's a challenge.
It's easy done. It's totally easy done, isn't it?
So you're on Discord, Twitch, YouTube. So yeah, you are on Discord. So that's excellent.
Discord, Twitch, YouTube. Right. So you're on Discord. So if you're on Twitch, we should be able to whisper you, shouldn't we? Would that be right? So if I whisper you,
it's a whisper.
And then I should be able to drop the link in there.
Just finishing off the dregs of my cold SXT. Just literally the very, very, very last dregs.
Oh, I nearly wrote that then. How would complete SXT? There you go, Serious Seal. Welcome anytime.
Yeah, look forward to seeing him on the in the Discord.
Do join. All right, I'm off now. I've got my kids to sort out.
Yep. Thank you to everyone. That's been amazing. Absolutely love this stream.
All the best.
Yep. Everyone take care of themselves. Look after yourselves. Catch you soon.
Take care. Ta-da.
Bye-bye.